The world, in its essence, is not evil. It presents itself as a neutral scenario, where events gain meaning based on our perception of them. The real challenge lies not in the nature of the world, but in the human capacity to act with kindness, understanding, and generosity. Even though we often face cruelty or selfishness, it is essential to remember that there is always the possibility of renewal. Just as a lily is born from seemingly dirty and worthless mud, something pure and beautiful can emerge from the most adverse circumstances. Purity is not determined by the environment, but by the essence of each being. Light, for example, is not contaminated when reflected in a swamp. It remains luminous and intact, regardless of the environment in which it is projected. The same is true of good thoughts. They maintain their integrity, even when confronted by less elevated environments or people. No matter where you are or what you face, cultivating positive thoughts is a way to protect and strengthen yourself. If you focus on the good, you tend to find creative solutions to problems. Negativity obscures the vision, while positivity lights the way, showing possibilities previously unnoticed. Even though there are times when it seems that evil prevails, it is important to remember that every kind act counts. Small actions have the power to trigger significant changes. A kind word can transform someone's day, just as a gesture of solidarity can inspire others to do the same. Don't let difficulties contaminate you. Just as light does not get dirty, you can also choose to preserve your essence, regardless of external challenges. The choice is yours, to allow the environment to dictate who you are or to remain true to your values. Believe that it is possible to find beauty and meaning in any situation. Even in the most complicated circumstances, something valuable can be learned. Often, it is in the moments of greatest difficulty that we find our true strength. Remember that what you project to the world reflects back to you. If your thoughts are filled with hope and positivity, that energy tends to return in some way. Life has a peculiar way of echoing what we send out to it. Be an example of light and integrity. Even when it seems like no one is watching, your actions have an impact. Someone is always learning or being inspired by what you do, even if it's in silence. Life's challenges are not invitations to despair, but opportunities for growth. Just as the lily faces the mud to bloom, you can also transform your difficulties into fuel for your development. Practice gratitude. Even when the scenario seems unfavorable, there is always something to be grateful for. This perspective helps keep your heart light and your mind focused on what really matters. The world is a reflection of humanity's collective choices, but each individual has the power to make a difference. When you choose to act with kindness, you contribute to building a more harmonious environment. History is full of examples of people who, even in dark times, maintained faith in humanity and worked to promote good. These people show us that it is possible to be a source of light, regardless of the circumstances. Cultivating good thoughts is an act of resistance to negativity. Do not allow pessimism to corrode your will to live and do good. You have the power to choose what to nurture in your mind. Remember that true strength lies in standing firm in your principles, even when everything around you seems to want to divert you from that path. The light you carry can illuminate not only your own path, but also that of others. Life is a journey full of ups and downs, but each experience has a purpose. Facing adversity with courage and hope allows you to grow and evolve. Don't complain about the world. Instead, choose to be the change you want to see. Transform your difficulties into learning experiences and your experiences into opportunities for growth. Every day you have the chance to start over and do things differently. Stay true to the light within you and inspire others to do the same. The world may not be perfect, but you have the power to make it a better place.